Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn about double decomposition. It's also called as double displacement reaction. First, let us see the definition for this. This is a type of chemical change in which two compounds, so in the reactant side there should be two compounds, in a solution react to form two new compounds. So in the product side again there will be two compounds. So reactant will have two compounds and product will have two compounds by mutual exchange of radicals. So let us see an example for this. AB plus CD gives AD plus CB. Look at here. AB and CD are compounds. AD and CB are also compounds. So two compounds are present in the reactant side, two compounds are present in the product side. Look at this hypothetical equation. What's happening here? This B is replaced by this D. Right? So we are getting the compound AD. Whereas this C and B are combining together and form CB. There are two types of double decomposition reaction. One is precipitation reaction, another one is neutralization reaction. First, let us see an example for precipitation reaction. What does mean by a precipitation reaction? If you are getting a precipitate as a product, then it is called as a precipitation reaction. If you are getting a precipitate as a product, then it is called as a precipitation reaction. How we will represent this precipitate? Using the down-headed arrow we use to represent the precipitate. Look at the example. We have taken barium chloride and sodium sulfate. Both are in aqueous state. So when they react together, we are getting barium sulfate precipitate plus sodium chloride. So we are getting two products. One is barium sulfate, which is a precipitate, and sodium chloride. Right? The sodium, when you compare the sodium and barium, sodium is in the top in the activity series, so it is not forming any precipitate, whereas barium is present below the sodium in the reactivity series, so it forms a precipitate. Let us see the next example, copper sulfate and hydrogen sulfide. Copper sulfate, when it reacts with hydrogen sulfide, it forms a black color precipitate copper sulfide and sulfuric acid. Copper sulfate, when it reacts with hydrogen sulfide, it is producing a black precipitate copper sulfide and sulfuric acid. Since these two reactions are producing a precipitate, it comes under precipitation reaction. Let us see the next type of reaction, neutralization reaction. What is neutralization? When you add a base with an acid, you will get salt and water. Such a kind of reaction is called neutralization reaction. That is, the reaction of acid with a base, when it forms salt and water, then it is called as a neutralization reaction. Let us see the example for this. In the first case, sodium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid. So sodium hydroxide is a base, whereas hydrochloric acid is an acid. Acid and base, they are reacting together to form sodium chloride and water. Sodium chloride is a salt, whereas we are getting an water at the. In the second case, lead oxide plus nitric acid. Lead oxide is a base, and nitric acid, when it reacts with a base, it forms a salt, lead nitrate, and water, H2O. Right? Can you give an example for such a neutralization reaction in your real time? Yes. When someone is stung by a bee, formic acid enters into the skin. Am I right? Then you will be getting a pain. What your mom will do? Your mom will be wiping that spot with a baking soda. Am I right? So baking soda is a base, whereas the bee injected that formic acid, so it is an acid. So in order to neutralize that, your mom is rubbing that particular spot with baking soda. I hope you have understand that. Thank you, children.